live in the solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for March the 2nd through March the 8th. And guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And look, if it doesn't resonate with you, check out your rising and your moon sign. Some people even check out their Venus sign. So guys, if you'd like a personal reading, click on this link. That'll take you to my website, and all the other links to your sun, moon, and rising will be below in the show more section. So let's go straight to your card, shall we? Okay. Taurus, the first card out for you is the Fool. And the Fool is this naive young person who's setting out in life, and he's really excited, and he doesn't know what's happening next, and he's excited about that. To him, it's a huge adventure. He hasn't kind of been beaten up by life right now. He's a bit naive, right? So he's like going out there and starting afresh. So I feel that there's major change going on for you, first of all, Taurus. And the Fool indicates that there's change going on, and there's probably some fear, because with this much change that goes on with the Fool, look, the Fool's like, oh yes, I can't wait, I don't know what's around the corner, this is really exciting. And those of us who've been a bit dog-eared with life, we're like, oh God, what's around the corner? I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my God, what's going to happen? So when the Fool comes in, you're being asked to really kind of see this as an adventure, to change. Look, it's the same situation. It's just a different energy or a different perspective, right, on how you look at this change. So you're being asked to look at it as an adventure and not be in fear. He's very trusting, and he's got his trusty little dog with him. Now, clarifying the Fool is the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands, he really is dog-eared, right? He's kind of, I feel that, this change that's happening for you, it's almost like you just want to give up. You're just tired of being on the treadmill, of the minutiae of life, of trying to make ends meet, of trying to keep your head above the water, of treading water. It's almost like you're sick of the fight of life. It's like you just want to give up. When the 9 of Wands comes in, it's just like that feeling of wanting to give up and not feeling any hope, But the 9 of Wands is saying, don't give up right now. This is not the time to give up, Taurus. You're almost at the finish line. This is 9. 10 is the finish line. So hang in there. This might be your last fight. Just, muster up what energy you have left, and, look, take a little respite, lick your wounds, heal yourself, and get back. I want to sing that song. It's like dust yourself pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. But I always think that there's hope when this card comes in, that things are going to turn around for you. It just doesn't feel like that. Now, the next card you have out is the Death card. Beautiful. This is such a beautiful card in this deck. The Death card is all about transformation, right? And it's a new beginning, right? It's very much like the Fool. It's starting a whole new adventure. I always think of the Death card as being in the hallway, right? You have to kill off the old you in order to turn into the new you. So you have to do things completely differently to how you would normally. You've got to change the way. This is about a change in your behavior, in your perception of life. Go from the fear of change into, and of course, Taurus hates change. It's very difficult for Taurus, for the change. For all the fixed signs, it's very difficult. Change is hard. But listen, when you kill off the old you, you close the door to the old you and open the door to the future, a new beginning. It's exciting. This is like, because the Death card means death and rebirth. Pregnant women, the Death card comes up a lot for pregnant women because they are no longer a single person. They become a mother. That is a whole different kind of way of going forward. So this is what's happening. And this could be for you, who knows? Some of you, may very well be pregnant, but, I'm not getting that. I'm really getting that this is a real change, a fundamental change in how you perceive life and how you react and act going forward. Now, the next card out is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a new beginning again. You see, the thing is this is like, the Ace of Swords is like the Ganesh of the tarot, right? This is the remover of blocks. I always use this analogy. It's like you're in the thick of the jungle, right? And you've got, or an anecdote, whatever you like to call it. You're in the thick of the jungle and you've got thick vegetation and you can't move, you're stuck. And then all of a sudden, the heavens open up, the angels sing, oh, and down comes this big machete in a light, and it's like, oh, thank God. And you have to wield that machete and you carve a path for yourself. So it's not easy, right? But it's also really incredible. Like, you have to put effort into it. So when this comes in, it's about you. It's not a gift without taking any action. This is a gift, but you must wield that sword in order to remove the block. So you have to work at it. It's not like sitting back and, on a train and going. It's really about work. You have to, cut a path forward. But this is bringing in all the things that you need to remove that. You just have to put the elbow grease into it. And that's always how I feel that this is a total gift. This can be a brilliant idea to get you out of a situation, to make money or to start a business or to get on your life purpose. It can be a brilliant idea that you can capitalize on. It can be that. Now, right next to it is the Two of Wands. And this is like saying you can have whatever life you want. The ball is in your court, guys. You have the world in the palm of your hand. It's your decision, right? Are you going to wield the sword? Are you going to take that action that needs to be taken? Are you going to put some elbow grease into this? Are you going to get to work? This is about putting, hard work. It's not easy. Look, the Death card is not an easy card. It's, it's a change. But when you put some effort into it, it's like when you kill the old you, right? And do things differently, go forward differently. This is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you to really kind of, leaps. I'm talking, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Quantum leaps. These are quantum leaps that you can make forward in your life. Now, the next card out is the Ace of Cups. Now, this can be a new love coming in, or this can be a resurgence of the love that you have, but this is definitely intuition and psychic ability is what I'm getting. And actually, that's what's going on. Stay tuned for the astrological report, because this will make more sense. This can be a new love. It can be a new baby. It can be. But what I'm getting for you guys is this is trust your gut feeling. Do not second guess your gut feeling. You're going to get that feeling, and you're going to know, well, this is interesting, right? Because clarifying the Ace of Cups is the Seven of Swords, right? So your intuition is going to guide you to the Seven of Swords. Somebody is not being completely honest with you. There's someone that's kind of, look, this, but you catch them. You caught them in this lie. You know that they're lying, and your gut feelings told you, or they're stealing from you, or they're pulling the wool over your eyes. Don't really trust your gut feeling, right? This person's going to get caught. You know that. Now, you can ignore your gut feeling and get yourself in a mess with this person or this situation, or you can really address it by, backing out. And this person, this person needs to be, I want to say, cut out of your life. You need to be rid of this person. This person needs to no longer be in your life, and you know who that is. Sometimes this can be you in denial. So listen, all I can say is it's really important for you to trust your intuition this week. Look, it's going to warn you of a precarious situation. It's going to stop you from being involved. You'll probably nip this in the bud or catch it before it actually happens because of your intuition. And maybe that's what's happening with your, with the Death card. It's like you're going to handle this differently. You are going to, maybe perhaps in the past you haven't listened to your intuition. We've all been there when when we've had that intuitive feeling and we're saying, and afterwards, when the chips fall where they fall, we say, you know what? I knew that was going to happen, but I got that feeling in my gut and I ignored it. How many times have you done that? At least once. It's like, oh God, I knew I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have lent them that money. I shouldn't have given them that. I shouldn't have let them have my kid, whatever it was. I shouldn't have let them drive my car. I shouldn't have let them give my, whatever. It's like you trusted someone you knew you shouldn't trust. And that's exactly what I'm getting. It's really about changing that. Perhaps some of you, I think, have been over trusting in the past and easily influenced. And I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean that's in your nature. You like someone and then you trust them. It's something in the back of your mind or in your gut feeling saying something's not quite right, and you just ignore it and push it back, right? And then the stuff hits the fan. And then, then you think, oh God, I should have known, should have known. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, stay tuned for the astrological report next. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Mwah, I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you decided to stay on and listen to the astrology report on what is going on in the celestial sky this week. So we start on Tuesday, March the 3rd, Venus is square Saturn. What is that? It's not a harmonious aspect. It is a contentious aspect. There may be distance or detachment within your relationship. You may be feeling that during this transit. As a result, intimacy could take a backstage during this time. And it might be wise to spend some time in solitude, in meditation and reflection, because melancholy and depression can occur. But know that this will pass soon enough. I mean, that's why it's called a transit, right? Because it's transiting, it's moving. So it's a temporary feeling. Now, your finances could take a hit too. So resist the urge to spend because you're not feeling great. Maybe you're feeling melancholy and you want to buy something to make yourself feel better. Resist that urge. I would be very conservative with your finances at the moment. We've seen this play out on the global stage. The financial markets are plummeting because of the coronavirus, because products can't move around. A lot of countries have closed their borders. So just be conservative and with your spending. Now, on March the 4th, 2020, Mercury backtracks into Aquarius. And when I say backtrack, you know that Mercury is in retrograde, right? And it moved from Aquarius into Pisces on February the 3rd. And now it is reversing and going back from Pisces into Aquarius. But the good news is that Mercury goes direct on March the 9th, on the same day as the super full moon in Virgo. And actually, this is interesting because Mercury rules the sign Virgo. So things are going to start to pick up. And Mercury will then move into Pisces a week later on the 16th. So then it's really going to pick up speed. So this is good news, guys. Mercury in Aquarius gives us clarity and focus. But when in Pisces, Mercury expresses its creative side, creative writing, fantasy, poetry, art, and music. However, in Aquarius, Mercury is more innovative, scientific, analytical, and forward-thinking. So we can enjoy that aspect of it until the 16th, when it moves back into Pisces, and then we can enjoy expressing itself creatively. Now, on the same day, a bit later on in the afternoon, 4:24 p.m. precisely, Eastern Standard Time, Mercury is sextile to Venus, and that is a harmonious relationship. So Mercury is in this lovely harmonious transit. Socializing will become easier. In fact, you might be more open to going out and hanging out, and your charisma and magnetism and charm will foster intimacy during that time. So this is a lovely, beautiful energy. So relax, enjoy this cosmic blessing while it lasts. Now, also, later on that night at 10:07 p.m. precisely, Eastern Standard Time again, so it's the next day in Europe, Venus moves into Taurus. The goddess of love is coming home. She'll be at ease. She'll be more practical. She'll be more affectionate. However, she may be a little possessive, because, Taurus is all about mine, possessions, so Venus is looking for security and in love and in her relationships and finances. So reassure your partner with love and affection and focus on improving your finances. Ask yourself, what needs my attention most right now? Is it my relationship? Is it my finances? Is it both? Now, on Sunday, March the 8th, the Sun is conjunct Neptune. That means that it is together. They're almost like one. So the Sun's energy and Neptune are, you can hardly tell the difference between the two. They just come together. They become one, right? Now, you may, Neptune is very idealistic, so you may have the urge to want to help the less fortunate or the marginalized around the world. Idealism is front and center during this transit, and your sensitivity to others' energy is really increased. So you really need to protect yourself. You need to be around positive people and situations. So because there's two sides to Neptune. Neptune can take you down the rabbit hole too. So you want to be surrounded yourself with positivity, and perhaps consider doing a media fast. I mean, sometimes your empathy is so enhanced that it can really take a toll on your emotions. So you could feel melancholy or depressed. On the other hand, you might be exhilarated and inspired to help humanity at large. You'll get a lot of joy by volunteering or, with a cause or helping in some way. So, look at where you can help. Ask yourself, how can I contribute to society? Now, also on Sunday at 3:38 p.m., Venus comes together with Uranus. Wow, this can be scandalous. This transit can bring in the urge for, a thrill, for excitement, novelty, the new, constantly looking for something new and exciting in love and finance. So you are ready for a thrill. The energy and magnetism of this transit could have you acting a bit out of character. It's kind of palpable, right? You might be enticed to have a romantic fling or a one-night stand. Perhaps your relationship has been a bit boring or perhaps hit a stagnant patch, and you may feel like you want to explore new horizons or new experiences with other people. I would just say this: keep in mind that this feeling will not last, and you very well might regret the impulsive actions or decisions under this influence. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, on Monday, I'm not going to go into this, but I'm just going to mention it because it is good to be prepared. We have the super full moon in Virgo. A super full moon is when the moon or a planet is very close to Earth. And so this is a very, very strong energy. And also, Mercury goes direct on the same day. So that's really interesting. Listen, guys, join my astrology group. Live in the Solution. The link will be below. It's a private group, and every 2 weeks I do a live feed which correlates either with the new moon or the full moon. And we look at exactly how you are receiving the energy of the new moon or the full moon, respectively. We have fun. It's a very positive, uplifting, nurturing group. Everyone's happy. It's lovely. So I do that for the group every 2 weeks. So it's a private group. You just have to ask to join, answer a couple of questions, and hey presto, you're in. So guys, I just want to mention that this is a member supported channel. And one way to support me is giving me a thumbs up, liking my videos, sharing them on other social media platforms, and commenting. Shoot me a comment. I love that. I answer every comment. I love interacting with you guys. It really feeds my soul. And another way to support me is join my channel. I now have a membership to the channel. So there's a button that says join, and there are 2 levels of membership, and I give perks. And there's a the community tab is where the members hang out. I'm going to do videos designed just for members. So it's, it's the lowest membership fee is $1.99 a month. Now, another way to support me is through Patreon, darling. And right here, if you click on this link, you can go to my Patreon page and check it out. You can be a supporter for just $1 a month. It's $12 a year, guys. It's not it's not a lot, but it's huge for me. That all adds up. And I want to take this opportunity to thank my members and to thank my patrons. I've just started the membership, so it's pretty new. So guys, what else? I think that's it. Of course, get a reading, guys. I live to give readings. Go to my website. You can, there's actually links below to my website. Go and check out the kind of readings that I offer and all the services that I offer. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.